Can you believe it that we are about to be in the fall season of anime for 2022? Like, I've been talking about this anime season since pretty much the beginning of this year, since the winter of anime 2022 this year. And at long last, it seems like the wait is over. In just a few days from now, a bunch of new anime that we've all been just dying to watch, desperately looking forward to, is going to be airing. And so much excitement. I legitimately have so much excitement for this upcoming season because it's kind of like a golden age or a golden season, and it might be one of the best anime seasons we've had in a very, very long time. And so, as always, I am sitting down to do the what I will watch for the upcoming anime season, this time on Fall of Anime 2022. Now, just as a quick disclaimer, my overall thoughts, like if I'm going to skip something or if I'm going to watch something, it could change depending on circumstances, depending on different things, because obviously I can't tell the future. I can't, see the future and know what's going to happen a few days from now. But for the most part, most of the time when I say I'm on the fence on something, I'll probably give it a shot and check it out, and then put up a first impression video of it. And if there is something that I miss within this video, something that I'm just like, I don't care about, or maybe I'm on the fence about, do let me know in the comments, and let me know if I should get on that series and actually give it a shot. So, making sure I make this very clear, I've kind of crossed off the ongoing, so we're not seeing the ongoing stuff from the previous season, and I have it, sorted by countdown, basically what's going to air first. That's how we're going to be going through this. Now, this might be a very short video or a long one. It really depends, because for the most part, I think I want to say yes to a lot of the stuff on this list. I haven't went through everything, but I am obviously aware of some things like, My Hero, to Zaki-chan, to Spy Family, Chainsaw Man, Bleach, etc., etc. There is just a lot coming up this anime season, and so I know what to expect, and I feel like this, like I said, might be one of my shortest What I Will Watch videos because I'm just so excited for this upcoming season. So let's start. I've kept you all waiting long enough. Let's start. Link is down in the description as well if you want to pull up this site alongside of me and look at the stuff that I'm going to be potentially watching. Okay, so we have Uchi no Shisho. It's by Linden Films, historical, seinen, and supernatural. I like the art. Based on a manga. Throughout time, supernatural shape-shifting Tanuki loved playing tricks on humankind. Okay, so it's like a Tanuki, like the fable, the legend. One plucky Tanuki, Mamida, is no different, but there's one big problem. She wasn't born in the days of yore. She was born in modern, more cynical times, also modern-day Japan. How can she fulfill her mischievous Tanuki destiny when supernatural hijinks are a thing of the past? She finds an angle when she meets Bunko, a master of the Japanese art of Rakugo. Oh, Rakugo! Okay, it's been a while since I've heard that. Which uses storytelling to beguile its audience. Mamida is determined to use Rakugo to cast a spell on humanity, but first this Tanuki trickster must convince the no-nonsense Bunko to take her on as an apprentice. Okay, so it seems like this might be kind of like an educational show. It's obviously going to have some comedy to it. I feel like this might be a little bit of an educational show, teaching more about Japan's history of, let's say, yokai or maybe the Tanuki. This might be a fun show to watch. I'll put that on the fence, but this does sound like a really good show. My Hero Academia Season 6. So, obviously, I've watched all of the previous seasons, all the episodes. I've talked about the series. I've read the manga. Obviously, I'm going to watch Season 6. Now, before I go any further, I do want to do a few things I want to mention. If anyone is aware of my current opinion of the My Hero Academia manga, then you know it's been mostly on the negative side. But I feel like I do need to say that I don't hate the series. I think when people see me criticize something, I'm not saying all of you guys out there, I know you guys understand, but I know there's people out there that instantly see maybe a take I have, or like if I criticize a certain element of a story, not just My Hero, they instantly assume I hate the entirety of the series. But in fact, I feel like I'm able to love a series more if I'm able to critique it and criticize it, even when it's at its lowest or at its highest. And I really think that even in the latest chapters, even though I'm not going to spoil, don't worry, even though it's not perfect, there is a lot of moments I do enjoy as well. And I feel like the 6th season is probably going to be the best My Hero Academia season. Obviously, I could be wrong about this. I could be, shooting myself in my own foot, because we saw what happened in the previous season of My Hero Academia's anime. And I'm just gonna say, in terms of content, okay, if we're talking about content-wise, Season 6 is going to be covering some really good content of the My Hero Academia story. And if everything falls into line, it gets properly adapted, nothing is rushed or skipped, etc., it's probably going to be the best season of My Hero Academia, hands down. That's all I'm going to say. Now, I hope it turns out that way, because once again, what we saw from Season 5 was not necessarily good. We'll see, though. I am excited to see how they handle Season 6, because there is a lot of scenes I want to see animated, so obviously I am looking forward to the anime. I cannot wait to actually watch it for myself. So let's move on to the next one. We have Uzaki-chan. So, I finished Season 1 a while back, and I know there's a lot of people that don't like Uzaki-chan, and I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like Nagatoro, for very similar reasons. I, however, like those type of stories, and I like Uzaki-chan a lot. I finished Season 1. I'm probably not going to review Uzaki-chan Season 2. I will, however, probably be watching it. I just want to make sure I clarify that, because it's one of those series that is good, it's entertaining, but it's very hard sometimes to do, episodic reviews on a slice-of-life story. I'm just being honest. There is, exceptions to this. There is a lot of exceptions over the years I have covered certain series, but for the most part, when I look at Uzaki-chan's content, it doesn't seem like something that is so in-depth that needs to be analyzed and just dived into. It's one of those series I watch on the side for fun, so I'm definitely going to be watching Uzaki-chan Season 2. I'm looking forward to it. I absolutely love the series. That's just my 2 cents. If you hate it, you hate it. Nothing wrong with that. Let's move on to Nomen Kanren. Action-adventure fantasy by Studio ACAT, based on a light novel. I'm just going to take an assumption. I want to assume, just judging by this cover, it's going to be an isekai. Let's see. Al Wayne loves farming, and we don't mean the video game sim. Oh wow, I feel called out with Stardew Valley. He wants to be a literal farmer, but in the process of improving his agricultural skills, he somehow winds up maxing out his overall character stats. He's a superpowered in the most unexpected of ways, with abilities even the strongest of heroes would envy. Alas, all he wants is a farmer's life, but with demons and monsters invading the realm, Al may have to take up the mantle of hero just to keep his dreams from withering away. So it doesn't seem like it might be an isekai, it just seems like it's a fantasy story about a guy just wanting to be a farmer. That actually sounds hilarious. It's nothing, I guess, necessarily unique in terms of just the summary, but once again, I've said it in all of these videos, and I say it in a lot of different shows I review, just because something sounds super generic or cliche doesn't automatically mean it's going to be super generic or cliche. It comes down to the writer, it comes down to execution, it comes down to the passion and love. That's really what it comes down to. It can be the most generic story and still be one of the best written stories of all time if it's done right. That's all I'm saying. So, it probably could be good. I'll keep that on the fence, because I know this is going to be a pack season. I'll keep that on the fence for now. Let's move on down to the next row. Okay, so we have Yusha Party wo Sui Ho, I think that's how you say it, by EMT Squared, based on a light novel. Looks to be another isekai fantasy, but we'll see. Rain is a beast tamer who fights alongside heroes to bring down the Demon King. Like I said. But one day his comrades declare him useless and kick him out of the party, after which he decides to start a carefree life as an adventurer. During the test he must pass to become an adventurer, he runs into a girl named Kanade, who is being attacked by a monster. Rain risks his life to make sure she can escape, but then she brings down the monster in one hit. Okay, so One Punch Man. It turns out that Kanade is from the inordinately powerful tribe of cat people, one of the strongest species. She becomes attracted to his combination of talent and gentle nature and asks, "Would you try to tame me?" Oh my. Rain forms a contract with the strongest cat-eared girl and starts his new life as an adventurer. The hero who's kicked out of the party, as well as other stronger species, take notice of his power. Oh, so the heroes that kicked him out take notice of him. Okay. This seems interesting. Seems interesting. I'll fence that for now. That does sound good, though. Akuyaku, yeah, I saw people talking about this. I heard that the first episode already came out for this. Yep, see, it says it right there. Yeah, the first episode of this came out, like, Saturday. I might actually sit down later after this video and watch the first episode. But, I heard people saying this is good. I don't know. Let's actually see what it's about. I really have no idea what it's about. I'm breaking off my engagement to you. Suddenly hearing those words while attending a resplendent party shocks Lauren into remembering her previous life. She comes to understand her situation. She's in the world of an otome game. Oh, okay. So it's a villainous story. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, so villainous. Alan, who gets in the way of the main character's romance according to memories from her previous life. Ellen's only route in the game is one of doom that leads to a messy death, but if she makes the last boss, the Demon King Claude, fall for her, then she might be able to avoid doom after all. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, it once again sounds generic. It sounds like, villainous. Now, I've watched in the past and reviewed the first and second season, but it could be good. It's basically the female version equivalent of an isekai. That's exactly what it is. So, it might be good. I mean, it's probably going to be good. I might check out the first episode and, upload a first impression sometime this week. Spy Family Cour 2. Obviously, gonna watch it. Love season 1, or I guess the first half of season 1. I guess we can't really call this season 2, because, it's Cour 2. I feel like there's a big discrepancy with cores nowadays. People like to label cores as, season 2. I know that's what Crunchyroll did with their anime awards, and they kind of screwed over a lot of different series because of that. ReZero is a good example of this. And, I feel like people are gonna obviously label Spy Family Cour 2 as season 2, and I don't actually think it's actually season 2. It's just part of season 1, just split into parts, because anime is now split into parts for, production-wise reasons. So, yeah, but obviously, I'm going to watch Cour 2. I'm basically up to date with the manga. I'm only behind, 4 or 5 chapters. I want to actually see a lot of different scenes adapted, because I love Spy Family. Such a good series. Kyoku no Karasu, by BM Pictures, fantasy historical magic. Let's see, based on a novel, not a light novel, a novel. The Raven Consort is a special consort living deep in the inner palace who, despite her title, does not perform nighttime duties for the Emperor. Some who have seen her say she has the appearance of an old woman, while others describe her as a young girl. The Raven Consort's name is Shoshu? Forgive me if I mispronounce that. She has the ability to use mysterious arts and will accept any favor asked of her, whether it is to find something lost or to curse someone to death. The current Emperor, Gaojun, visits her one night to ask a favor. Their meeting exposes a secret that will turn history on its head. This sounds like is this a Korean/Chinese novel being adapted? This is what this seems like to me. I could be wrong there. If anyone wants to clarify, please do, but this sounds different. It does sound different in comparison to normal anime. What do we have? Berserk. Whoa, what's going on here? Berserk. TV edited Berserk, the Golden... Oh, it's the films. Okay, so the films are being adapted into a TV show. Why can't Berserk just get a proper anime? I'm not gonna dwell on it, because it's basically beating a dead horse at this point. Just why can't Berserk get an actual proper 2D adapted anime? I know there's limitations, and some things can't be brought in 2D, because it's too hard with the art and all that, but just it's just seriously. Anyways, Pop Team Epic Season 2. Well now, that's not something I expected. I did not expect a Papa Team Epiku, which I reviewed, actually. I did a first impressions of Season 1 years ago. I don't remember how long ago it was, but it was a long time ago when Season 1 came out, and I'm excited to watch Season 2, actually. I know it's kind of considered a short, and I normally avoid shorts, but I definitely am looking forward to watching Papa Team Epiku. That's the Japanese term for the name, by the way. Duel Masters win, skip. Puni Runes, short form skip, looks for kids anyways. See Danshi. It is a horror anime. Ooh, okay. Anime original. 4 episodes? What? Kimi lives in a small, low-cost housing complex located in the seaside town of Kurosaki, where trouble seems to follow her everywhere she goes, and horrific incidents begin to occur. As an ancient evil stalking the residents of housing complex C. Very vague, which fits a story, like a horror story, but sad it's only 4 episodes. I'll check it out. It's probably going to be quick and easy to watch, so I'll check it out. Gundam. Okay, so this I want to talk about. So, Gundam. I haven't watched a lot of Gundams. One of the only Gundams I've actually watched is Iron Blooded Orphan. I'm going to keep it real. I really, really liked the trailer of this Gundam I saw. Like, I watched the trailer of it when it came out. Liked it. Really like it. Like the art style. I do know that there is a prequel episode that came out, like episode 0 or something, like a few weeks back. I haven't watched it yet. I need to watch it. I'll probably watch it when the first episode comes out and watch them back to back to have a, just the overall binge feel, the watch, and a gist of how I feel about the story. I'll probably wait to watch it then, but yes, I am definitely going to make a first impressions of the Gundam series, this new Gundam, because it looks good. And FYI, from what I've been told, you don't need to know anything about other Gundams. You don't need to. You just dive into this one. So don't worry. You could just dive into this one without any worry of previous lore of Gundam. Next we have Ekyu Shonen, a short form skip. Another short form skip. So what do we have here? Shinmai Rinkin. By Engi. Oh no. There's some people out there that really love this studio. Adventure fantasy slice of life based on a light novel. Orphaned Sarasa just graduated from the Royal Alchemist Academy, and that means her longing for life of elegance and riches is close at hand. As a graduation gift, her teachers gift her a house to set up shop, but Sarasa's dilapidated new digs are beyond far-flung. What's a novice alchemist to do when they're stuck in the middle of nowhere with a business to run and supplies to gather from a very dangerous natural world? So it's like an alchemist series. It sounds fun, but the Engi title kind of scares me. That's all I'm going to say. I know it comes down to people that's working on it, but the studio does still scare me. I'm just going to keep it real. I'll check it out, though. I'll check this out. Golden Calm? Wait, what? I didn't know we had Golden Kamuy this season. Okay. I'm going to watch. I love Golden Kamuy. Love Season 1, love Season 2, love Season 3. Golden Kamuy is fire. Underrated, in my opinion. I know there's a community out there that love it, but I feel like Golden Kamuy is really underrated. That's just my 2 cents. I could be wrong about that, but I feel it's underrated, and I love Golden Kamuy. Such a good show. Definitely going to watch Season 4. Oh, Detective Conan. It's a short form, though. Obviously, skip. Haven't seen any of Conan, so can't watch it even if I wanted to. Chippic Dancer, short form skip. Okay, what do we got going on here? Shinobi no Itoki by Troika Action another anime original. Okay. Itoki was an ordinary student until his life was turned upside down. He finds out that he is the 19th heir of the famous Iga ninjas. The Iga must try to defend what is theirs from Koga, a rivaling clan seeking to end Itoki's life. Itoki is left with no choice but to become a shinobi that's strong enough not to only protect himself, but also his village. Now a student at Kokuten Ninja Academy, a high school specializing in shinobi techniques, Itoki learns the way of the modern-day ninja. Equipped with the high-tech suits and gadgets, together with students from other villages, Itoki clashes with the Koga in an attempt to end the rivalry once and for all. Sounds interesting. Sounds like Naruto, but with a different couple more steps and more modern. I might check it out. I might check that out. Vazrock the animation. There is literally nothing on this, so I'll shelf that for now. Yamino, wait, is this? Yeah, it's Encouragement to Climb. This is Season 2. I haven't seen the first season. Can't watch it. I know I've heard good things about it. It's like a good Moe series, but I'm going to have to skip. Obaki, short form, skip. Okay, so what do we got going on down here? Human Bug Daigaku. What? Huh? Okay. I'm Satake, your ordinary run-of-the-mill death row prisoner. Okay, got my interest. Satake Hirofumi is a prisoner on death row for murdering his fiancée. Okay, he's also an undead man who has survived many desperate situations for this. He has earned the interest of a research institution called Human Crazy University, which studies real-life miraculous phenomenon and the people who become entangled in them. Now, as subject of the research, Satake relates to them his memories of his immortal yet unhappy life. Why did he kill his fiancée? Soon enough, the truth sheds light on a much bigger conspiracy. I'm assuming he didn't actually kill her. That's what I'm going to assume. But, that sounds good, actually. That, yeah, I'll probably check this out. That actually sounds really good. I'll check that out. Yes, Kage no Jitsu, or, I think Emergence in the Shadow? No, it's Eminence in the Shadow. I have heard a lot about this show. I don't know anything about it, and I'm not going to read this summary. I'm not going to read it. And the reason why is because I've been told that this series will blow my mind when I actually sit down and watch it, and it has like a good twist or something to it, or at least from what I've heard, or at least what I can kind of gather. I don't know what to expect. I just know it's going to be good. I know it's an isekai. That's it. I just know it by its tags here. So I'm looking forward to watching this. I'm gonna go in blind. I want to stay blind. I'm not gonna look up anything for it. I'm going to just go in blind and watch the first episode when it airs. You can expect your first impressions on it in 6 days from now. Okay, next we have Futoku no Guild. This looks like a moe blob. Let's see, comedy, ecchi, fantasy, harem shonen. Okay, based on a manga. This is the youth I want. The young hunter with the most kills in the guild is Kikoru. He spent his entire childhood honing his hunting skills, and now all he wants was to quit his job and turn back the clock to his younger years. Training his successor is Kikoru's top priority because he wants to retire as soon as possible. But for some reason, nothing but immortality has taken place under his cunning new guard. How will the youth of Kikoru grow? The newcomer's training in Kikoru's immortality has begun. Very vague, might be fun. I'll shelf, maybe watch. We'll see. Yeah, so I know what this is. So this is the Sword of Sekai. And I kind of made a video talking about this already with trailers, and it was announced a while back. But this is basically a guy who was reincarnated as a sword, and this girl picks him up and uses him as a sword. That's literally, at least from what I can understand what the plot is about. There's probably a lot more to it than that. But yeah, I'm definitely going to watch this one. I like isekai trash. This is the truth. Being honest here. And it'd probably be a nice, good isekai trash show to watch. So, yeah, I'm going to be watching. I'll do a first impressions of, the first episode when it airs. Mob Psycho 100, Season 3. The final season, at least according to my knowledge. I am not a original source reader, so I can't confirm that. But at least from what I've been told, it's supposed to be the final season. And that trailer that came out, holy crap. Like, if you've watched that trailer that came out earlier today, all I'm going to say is they went in. There was no reason for Studio Bones to go that hard for the trailer, but they did regardless. And because of that, man, it's going to be just a fabulous, straight up fabulous season of Mob Psycho. I can't wait. Obviously, I'm going to review and talk about it. Next up is Do It Yourself. Pine Jam, another anime original, okay. Building furniture and friendships have a lot in common. Intention, effort, and hard work are needed for both crafts. This is a story of girls in a DIY club building both as they carve out their futures. None of it comes easy, but that doesn't stop any of them. Furniture, friendships, in the future. So this is basically like a coming-of-age story. That's my general impressions of it. It's an anime original. It's going to be probably some drama, some sadness to it. And it's going to be coming of age story. This will probably be a really decent show to watch on the side, and I probably won't review it, but I'll probably watch on the side. This seems like one of those type of shows I'll just enjoy in my own time. Moi Love, haven't seen the previous, so skip. Mushi Kabu Hime, what is this? Madhouse! Hey, Madhouse, look at you. Drama historical romance. Known as the bibliophile princess for her unquenchable love of books. Lady Elena Bernstein wants nothing more than shirk social duties in favor of retreating to the library. So when the handsome crown, I was going to call him clown, the handsome crown prince promises to shield her from high society drudgery in exchange for pretending to be his fiancé, she jumps at the chance to hide behind their sham relationship and read to her heart's content, especially since he's offered her access to the palace library. But much like the plot of her favorite novel, soon Ellie's feelings for the prince develop in unexpected ways, and she realizes she can't always judge a royal book by its cover. So it's a romance story. It's gonna be cute, probably. I might watch that just for my own personal reasons, because I love romance. So yeah, I'll probably watch that. What is this? Akiba Made Senso. Anime original, another one, by PA Works. Okay. Akihabara is the center of the universe with the coolest hobbies and quirkiest amusements. In the spring of 1999, bright-eyed Nagomi moves there with dreams of joining a maid cafe. She quickly dons an apron at Cafe Ton Tokotan, aka the Pig Hut. But adjusting to life in bustling Akihabara isn't as easy as serving tea and delightful customers. Paired with the Dora Runko, who never seemed to smile, Nagomi must do her best to elevate the Pig Hut over all other maid cafes, vying for top ranking. Along the way, she'll slice out a place for herself amid the frills of life at the Pig Hut. So it's gonna be like a maid competition. That sounds okay. I mean, sure. I'll check it out of just morbid curiosity. Megaton Q, haven't seen the first season, so skip. Reiwa, short form skip. Oh, what is this? Second Densu, what is it? Based on a game. I swear I've seen this before. This looks interesting. Shilo, a boy near the town of Dominia, has started to hear a mysterious voice in his dreams. This voice tells him that he has a mission to fulfill. Then one day, Shilo meets two people who happen to be of the Jumi race. The Jumi have long been hunted and killed for the gemstones embedded in their chest, and now cases of mysterious gemstone thieves attack Jumi are breaking out all over the world. The Shliho sets out on an adventure centering around Jumi gemstones. I feel like I've seen this before. I know it's based on a game. I don't know. It's... I should have read them. I feel so stupid. Oh my goodness, I feel so stupid. It's the Legend of Mana series. Of course I recognize it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How? Wow, that was a derp. Of course, it's the Legend of Mana series. Okay, Poi short form skip. Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that show. Anyways, Poi skip. Iruma-kun season 3. Love season 1. Love season 2. Reviewed it. Yeah, gonna review season 3. Can't wait. Bocchi The Rock. Okay. I don't know much about Bocchi The Rock. I, however, have heard from people on social media telling me to watch this series, and it's going to be great. I'm not someone that normally likes musical anime, like music-focused shows, but I have heard a lot about it. I've heard that people say this is going to be great, and it's by Cloverworks, which they have been making quite the name for themselves recently, so I'm probably going to watch Bocchi The Rock. You will get to see my first impressions. And, wait, what, Huh? There's another Yowamushi... Huh? There's another Yowamushi? Yo, what? Okay! FYI, Yowamushi Pedal was like my first sports anime. It goes back years ago. But it was like my first sports anime, and I loved it. I love Yowamushi Pedal. Holy crap, I can't believe he's getting another season. Obviously, I want to watch it. I love that show. It's great. What do we have here? Blue Lock. Okay, so I've heard this name thrown around left and right. People have been hyping up this series for like a year now. I know it's a sports series. I know it's a shonen series. And I know people love it. People are very excited. I know the trailer looks good. I might check it out. We'll see. On the fence on it. No promises. But I might check it out. Okay, so we got Fufu. Studio Mother, comedy, drama, romance school seinen. Based on a manga, the story is set in a high school where students are forced to live a pseudo-couple as a part of a curriculum. Jiro is paired with Akari, who is the complete opposite of him in the traditional martial training class. At the suggestion of Akari, they start living as a pseudo-couple in order to get the right to exchange pairs, which is given to the top performers. They practice various activities such as the first kiss in order to earn points, but as they come to understand each other's personalities and thoughts, they unintentionally become closer and closer. It sounds kind of cringy, not gonna lie, but because I'm a sucker for romance, I'll probably watch it, but that sounds very cringy. Idolish, Third Beat, Part 2, skip, I haven't seen it. Short form, this looks good, but skip, short form. Yes, Bleach! Taite Kubo's finest work! FYI, I stole that from, King of Lightning. He was the one that kind of started saying that a lot back in the day when he was doing manga chapter reviews, and I felt like stealing his favorite line for Bleach. Taite Kubo's finest work! Shout out to King of Lightning. I love that man. Great content creator. Me and him have been making like different reviews and chapter reviews, etc. for years now. I absolutely love that man. But okay, anyways, Bleach, obviously, I've been talking about it, been making videos about it. I'm going to do reviews on it. Common sense. Seriously. Now, let's make sure we're all up to speed, in case you haven't watched my previous videos. It's going to be split 4 cours, which it says right here. Basically, it's going to be like 12 or 13 episodes, and then it's going to go on break for maybe a season or 2, come back for more episodes. I think that's perfectly fine. I think that will stop the series from having production issues. It'll be overall healthy for Bleach to have that. So, I think it having split 4 course is great. It also confirms that it's going to be at least 40 to 50 episodes. So that's good news. That's legitimately good news for Bleach fans. So overall, great news. The bad news is we don't know where it's streaming. I want to point this out. 11 days. 11 days before this airs, and we still do not know where it's going to be streaming on. Obviously, it's speculated to be Disney Plus, but we don't know now. It could be Hulu, since Disney, I think, owns Hulu. It could be maybe like I've been speculating. Maybe Viz is going to announce a new streaming service, something like that, or hell, maybe Crunchyroll actually does have it, but Crunchyroll decided to not do any marketing for the show, which is just questionable in of itself. And, you know, actually, let's talk about that. It's questionable already that we don't even know where it's going to be. And we're 11 days from it. It's already bad marketing. It's dog crap marketing. Enough said. I'm not going to repeat any more stuff I've been saying, but, yeah. Bleach, it's in the mud. It's true. Okay, cool Doji Danshi, skip Chainsaw Man. Obviously. Come on now. Of course I'm not going to watch it. Joking. I'm joking. Yes, I'm going to watch Chainsaw Man. I'm going to absolutely watch Chainsaw Man. That's crazy. So we're going to have Bleach, and then we're going to have Chainsaw Man the day after that. Wow, that's going to be crazy. Renai Flops, Studio Passion. Ooh, we got a bad history with them. FYI, Passion. One of the only studios to, almost destroy my channel. That's all I'm gonna say. I have quite the history with their shows. But anyways, what is this? Asahi lives the typical life of an average high school student until the day a TV fortune teller's predictions come true one after another, culminating in a series of risk encounters. Destiny seemingly draws 5 beautiful girls in Asahi's path, and soon he finds himself fielding not 1, not 2, but 5 love confessions. Asahi will need to follow his heart to find the perfect love for him, or his love fortunes may end in one epic flail and flop. Okay. Sounds like a trashy series I'll enjoy. Arda Asa Dummyhead. What is this? Oh, it's short form, skip. Yes, Urusei. Okay, so I did a video talking about the trailer and stuff about the series. I'm going to watch Urusei. And the reason why is I've always been interested in Urusei. It's just, it was so old. And I know I shouldn't judge something because it looks old. I know that. There's a lot of good stuff out there that looks old but is really good. But it was just, I never got around to watching it because it was just such an old show. And I'm so happy that it's getting reanimated. It's by David Productions, the same studio that's brought us JoJo. So, yeah, it's gonna look good. But I'm excited to watch Urusei. I really cannot wait to watch this. I really am excited for this. I think if there's anything that isn't like the biggest mainstream stuff, like this is like Bleach, Chainsaw Man, etc., Urusei might be the one series I'm looking forward to the most. I'm serious. I'm actually really excited to watch the first episode. Fornin, what is this? Destroy 4 friends who have a secret. That doesn't sound interesting. I'm gonna skip. Oh yes, To Your Eternity Season 2 as well comes out this season. Well, I'm gonna watch it as well. I love Season 1, so I'm gonna watch Season 2. Yes, the Arknights anime. Here we go. That's crazy. We're gonna have Arknights anime. We're gonna have Arknights anime also in this season. I've not played the game. I'm not someone that plays gacha games or anything, but I'm probably gonna check out the anime. Konkoi, I haven't seen the previous, so gotta skip. So, overall, what a season. We got quite a bit coming for this anime season. There's a lot of good shows. I think there's a show for every individual person for this season. If you like romance, you like sports, you like mechs, you like horror, you like comedy, you like your Sekai trash, you like your reverse harem like a Sekai trash. Do you just want like something spy related? Do you want something historical? Do you want superheroes? There's stuff for everyone here in this season. So I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a good season. But I guess I leave it at that. Tell me what you are looking forward to the most in the comments below. I am legitimately curious. But with that, everybody, thank you so much for watching if you watched this far, and if you enjoyed the video and you would like to see more of my content, please do leave me a like and do subscribe if you have not already. But with that, be safe, stay healthy, Chibi out.